Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Dent. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous Dent update, I would suggest you check that out before watching this one. I make updates on Dent every single week. So I do them on a weekly basis, one video per week, and the previous one will be in the top right corner of your screen. There's a card, click on that, watch the previous video because there will be some information that I'm not going to repeat in this video. And you just want to know, you just want to know everything about the charts. So make sure to stay updated with the charts. Now, jumping into the daily chart, I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is strictly my opinion on the charts. So we do have a large cup and handle pattern playing out. We broke out of the handle and now we're looking to target this resistance, and this resistance is sitting at 0.0088. So from that resistance, from where we are right now to that resistance, that is approximately 46%. So if you enter right now, you're at least looking at a 46% gains with Dent, which is not bad in my opinion. But if you start breaking above the neckline of this cup and handle, and you open up candles and you're pretty much solid above the neckline and this resistance, you're looking at a target of 0.016 cents. So more than 1.5 cents, basically 165 cents is really good. And from where we are right now to that target, let me just get my mouse. There we go. That's a 171% trade. So yeah, but we do have a very strong resistance. As you can see, this yellow rectangle is showing you a strong resistance zone. The 0.786 is there as well on the fib, and we've been rejected from that area multiple times before. So we're pretty much gonna get rejected from there quite a lot, I think. And from there, once we break the previous all-time high, we're gonna fly. We're gonna absolutely fly. And that's just my opinion, but I think Dent is going to do well by the end of the bull market. We're looking at, let me see, we're looking at 11.5 cents at least. Well, from 7 to 11 cents basically, from the 1.414 to the 1.618. And I think 11 cents is really doable by the end of the bull market. Jumping into the RSI, I do want to show you some support levels. So we are right now adhering to this white support line. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 bounces right now. And if we have this bounce right now, now would be a very nice place to put some buy orders on Dent. But if we start losing this support line, right, if you come back down, I would suggest waiting for us to come back to this yellow rectangle zone anywhere from 40, what is that, 47 to 43 on the RSI on the index, because that is where we have been rejected multiple times over here. If you look at this area over here, and you can see that we've been rejected multiple times from that area, and over here as well, you got rejected. Uh, and if we have a pretty strong correction, stronger than usual, then you're looking for the RSI to come back to this white line. That is our multi-month RSI support. So we had a bounce in July, we had a bounce in September, and potentially we can get a bounce in October. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. And if you see Dent come back down on the RSI to these zones, I would recommend putting some buy orders up and making sure they execute. But that's just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. Now, jumping into the daily chart, on the last video, a viewer left a comment saying that I missed out a pattern, which was an inverse head and shoulders pattern. And thank you very much for pointing that out. I always want you guys to point anything out that I missed potentially on the charts. It's very good. So thank you very much. Now we do have an inverse head and shoulders pattern over here. This is the left shoulder, this is the right shoulder, and this is the head, right? We do have this yellow neckline over here. The neckline is basically connecting the two peaks between the left shoulder and the head, and between the right shoulder and the head. And as you can see, we bounced off of that neckline right now. And if we start breaking the neckline, right, and open up a candle above and solidify above the neckline, you're looking at 0.01 cent. Basically, you're looking at 1 cent per Dent token, which is very nice. and that's a solid appreciation from where we are right now. That's about 67% of appreciation in price, and that's potentially what you're looking at. Let me just, right, we're going to keep that there. So one thing that I'm noticing as well is this potentially is looking like a symmetrical triangle over here. So if you do something like that, you can see that you're coming up adhering to the support trend line, this multi-day support trend line, actually multi-month support trend line. And this is sort of a symmetrical triangle, you could say, right? So if you would like to know what the target from that is, then you would have to adjust it a bit like this, right? So we can get a proper target. Now it looks a bit more symmetrical. And if we get a trend line from where it was created to the very bottom, right? And then you place it where you think the breakout is going to happen. And right there, you're getting 0.011613 target. So bullish patterns all over the place for Dent. I think right now would be a very nice place to start accumulating, because it does seem like we're in the apex of this symmetrical triangle. And what happens when you're in the apex? You tighten up, you tighten up, you tighten up, and then you break out with absolute massive amounts of volume. But hey, I don't know anything about this. I'm just some dude on the internet who's reading charts for you. But this is what I'm seeing. Obviously, we can start breaking down. And if you break down, look for support on the 20 EMA, the 55 EMA, and the 200 EMA on the daily chart if things go south real quick. But I don't think we're coming back down to the 200 EMA just yet. Though, if, like I said, if centralized exchanges see enough long positions open, right, anywhere above a billion long positions in dollars, basically, they're gonna want to liquidate that. And I, in my Discord server, I did post a quick update on the Binance US flash crash that happened. So basically, the price went from $65,000 to $8,000 or $4,000, something like that. So imagine the liquidations, right? I don't know. I don't know. Centralized exchanges just can't help themselves but try to take advantage of the markets, and try to take advantage of these long positions. So they're going to start a cascade of selling, and that's where you can see your altcoins have those flash crashes to the 55 EMA, to the 200 EMA. So you want to have your buy orders ready if you have some spare fiat, right, to buy the dip. But overall, we're looking very bullish on Dent. Multiple bullish patterns: the symmetrical triangle, the inverse head and shoulders, the cup and handle. Now, if we're looking at the RSI, it's pretty much what I have on the TradingView platform. We're looking very solid on the MACD. No bearish crosses, simply squeezes, and it's looking good right now. We are in a bullish cross on the daily chart as well. If you take a look over here, you can see that we are in a bullish cross. The 20 MA crossed above the 55, and that is your signal, for an uptrend. But the stochastic RSI is starting to come up to the overbought. So whenever it's here, that is your potential window to take profits. So if you see it come back up, right, you see this move, then wait to buy back in when the stochastic RSI comes back down here. Or obviously it can just bottom out right in the middle. In bull markets and in these such high demand times for crypto, what could happen with the stochastic RSI is that you don't come back down like you did here, right? You don't make that full move towards the oversold. You just stop in the middle, and the trend reverses, basically. So you want to keep an eye on the stochastic RSI when you have that trend reversals. But for now, we're looking to get overextended for now to the overbought, and that's potentially when you want to take some profits to buy back in when you have the pullback. But you can see that here in the overbought, we stayed from September 29th all the way to October 7th, 8th. So around about 10 days you can stay in the overbought. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If I missed out anything on the charts, as always, let me know. Make sure to check out the Telegram chat and the Discord server. I post a lot of news in the Discord server. A lot of guys are posting TA as well. If you want to request TA, make sure to do that in the Telegram chat and the Discord server as well. Make sure to check out the two videos on your screen right now. That's it for me. I'm going to catch you in the next update.